Hi guys, my name is Efa Isaac Samuel and I am a facilitator and a mindset development advocate. I bring you greetings from the X-Mind Engineering Group and I have a few minutes to give you a gift that is going to change the trajectory of your life if you fall into the category of people I'm going to be describing in the next few minutes. We all have something innate in us. We didn't appear empty. We all have stuff buried deep down. Some of them were childhood fantasies that we never paid attention to. Some we developed them as we grew older. But ultimately, these things are what we should and what is designed to take us away from the non-stop race that everyone seems to be involved with lately. There is a group of people that learned early to pursue, to discover, to develop, to deploy their God-given potentials, I'll call it that, or God-given gifts, or talents. We all have that. But certain people have discovered it early and they have learned to develop it and they are deploying it into solving problems in the society. This group of people who are solving societal problems with their God-given potentials are people that are already lined up for generational wealth. There are a lot of us that did not pay attention to our gifts, to our talents and all. And we grew into adulthood, picked a job somewhere, and walked around the clock, joined the bandwagon. There's so much noise out there. And then with the passage of time, you discover, though you were earning a decent salary, and probably at the end of your career, you'll be placed on a gratuity that is finite and is bound to finish. You discover when the curtain closes on your career, there is little you can actually offer. So at the X-Mind Engineering Group, we are introducing you to a concept that can actually save the generation to come. Because with the advent of the artificial intelligence and all, we're already seeing lesser jobs around the place. So if we don't learn to create the jobs ourselves, if we don't learn to become valuable and productive, then a lot of us are going to be unemployable and we're going to be broke and poor even into adulthood. And that's you setting yourself up to be called a failure. So I implore that every child, every young person out there, especially the young persons, the society we have today is going to be different from what we're going to have in the next decade. So if you don't prepare yourself adequately for it, it's going to hit you like a trailer, and before you know it, you've spent your life not even being able to know your left from your right. The key to generational wealth, the key to lasting influence, the key to the leadership deficiency we have in Nigeria right now is hinged on people developing, discovering and deploying their God-given skills, God-given potentials into solving real-time societal problems. If you have a gift, your line of education is supposed to bring you into skill acquisition that is in line with your gift. When you have gifts and then you have skills that back your gift up, and you're able to now with the skill add up with your gift, and you discover a particular problem in the society and you begin to solve it, you're not just creating a pathway for financial freedom. Doing that means you are learning to be a leader. Because in simple context, leadership is the ability to channel our God-given potentials into solving problems to the extent that we do them so well that people would follow us naturally. So with leadership comes people following you naturally. You don't have to coerce people to follow you. You don't have to force people to follow you. In short, they say leadership is influence. So the influence you're commanding right now stems from your ability to solve problems to the extent that people see the results of the problems you're solving and they begin to follow you naturally. This will be curbing the leadership crisis we have in Nigeria. Because if at the young age we begin to solve problems, we begin to take up leadership roles early, it means these children and these young adults that are engaged in these activities, they're going to be set up for greater leadership responsibilities in the future. So we are rest assured that we're not going to have a society that is as messed up as the one we have right now due to bankruptcy of leadership potentials that we are facing right now. So we are not just trying to give you a lifeline into how to be self-sustainant, how to get into generational wealth by solving problems using our gifts. We are also teaching that we need to save the next generation. If you've been with the Chris Lead group for a while now, you'll hear us saying it over and over. We're not just conscious about getting better at the moment, we are also putting into context those coming from behind us. We want to make sure we leave a decent society for them, a society where they don't have to engage in vices, instead where they don't have to take up menial jobs just to feed. This is a lifeline out of poverty. This is a lifeline out of societal problems. This is also a lifeline out of bad leadership. And I am sure as you out there begin to take your skills seriously. In fact, there are so many people that get into adulthood and there were a lot of things they loved doing as kids, as younger adults, and now they are more mature, they don't have time, they have families, they have wives and all, and they don't even have time to put these potentials they have together into a product and put it into the marketplace. It becomes late for such kind of persons. So you out there that you're still single, you out there you're not married yet, I am bringing you a sense of urgency to not sleep on your God-given potentials. Like Miles Monroe will always say, the richest places in the world are not some of the fancy edifices we have scattered across the world. They are the cemeteries, light potentials that never saw the light of day. And I don't want you to be part of those people that would die with everything you have inside. So it's good you leave the world empty of everything you came with. I am Effa Isaac Samuel, and I'm bringing you greetings from the X-Mind Engineering Group. This is not me motivating you. This is how mind engineering should really take place, because we are conscious of your development as much as we're conscious of Nigeria as a whole.